What up? What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back. You're back. We're back with another live stream. What up? Okay. So make sure that the sound is good. I'm gonna see what we can put together here. This is gonna be probably, maybe, possibly only like 30-minute to 40-minute stream. Should have started basically like 15-20 minutes ago, but I was trying to figure out this pic that I wanted to share on my Twitter, which I can show you. Decided I'm gonna go on ahead and do a challenge. See if we can turn, a dollar into like, I don't know, 40-50 bucks by the weekend, by maybe Friday or something. We'll see. Or maybe 30, whichever. But definitely follow me over here on Twitter for all of my picks, or X, whichever you want to call it, for all of my picks here. Went 0-2 per yesterday's stream. Didn't do a video, but did a stream, live stream. Just pretty much the picks that I posted on Twitter, and then pretty much talked about them. But again, went 0-2. But I did get a couple of parlay wins, which still worked out. But I went 2-10 in total for the MLB, 4-10 for the night, because I also had a couple of picks for the NBA Finals Game 7. Again, congratulations to my Oklahoma City Thunder. We did it. We won. I thought I posted about us winning. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I should have. It was just a busy day. It was a busy day. But my Thunder won finally. 13 years long. Waited for this moment. Finally did it last night. Sucks that Halliburton got injured. Definitely hope that his recovery is a smooth one for him. But definitely had a 2-0 night for. I would have had a 4-0 night had I taken. I was supposed to put the Pacers under, team total under for the first half, because that cashed, and the under for the game, because my boy ended up hitting me up. He was like, yo, like, you should put this pick in for the under, because this is what I found out, since the 80s, all game sevens since the 80s of the NBA, all of them have gone under when the total was like 214 or whatever. And I was like, yo, it's 214 and a half. This is what he was telling me on the phone before he was getting ready to go on this trip that he's on right now. And yeah, I told him I was going to put it in, and I forgot. What can you do? So yeah, that's that. But again, did get a couple wins, and to stop into the two couple of picks here, I just posted this one because I was just a busy day at work. I didn't have time to post the other one. I kind of forgot to. When I did have a little bit of downtime, I just forgot. So going back to the well with the Braves, I did not cash on their pick yesterday. I'm going to try again today, just swap into a couple of the players. So I'm going to take Austin Riley. Again, this is over for per the information from Prop Finder that I use to put together my HRR, my hits plus runs plus RBI picks. So Austin Riley and Matt Olson, 2+ HRRs, plus 150 over on DraftKings. As you see here, Riley is 8-2 over the last 10 games. Pretty much knocking out the park, averaging 2 HRRs. Same thing against in the head-to-head matchup, averaging 2.5 HRRs, but he's at 500, basically 13-13 the last 26 games against the opponent. But he's green when it's pertaining to the batting average, and on Mondays, specifically today, 278 batting average against right-handed pitching, and then Mondays 357. Matt Olson, again, the homie, going back to him, averaging 3 HRRs, 2.8, 6-4 over the last 10 games, 2.5 HRRs, 17-12 above the mark when it's pertaining to taking on, the specific opponent, the Mets here. So he's doing it, but he's actually in the red when it's pertaining to facing off against right-handed pitchers with a 244 batting average, and he's in the red on Mondays at 238. But again, hopefully he can cash today. As you see here down at the bottom per Prop Finder, he is actually 0-2 over the last couple of games. But again, 3-2 over the last 5. So we'll see what happens with that. And I'm going back to the well with James Wood and CJ Abrams here. 2 HRRs plus 180 over on DraftKings. Wood, he's averaging 3 HRRs over the last 10 games and 6-4, above 500. But he doesn't have any HRRs. Why? Because he's 0-3 in the head-to-head matchup here, specifically against the Padres. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But his batting average in Mondays are in the green. 286 batting average against right-handed pitching and 350 on Mondays. While CJ Abrams, last 10 games, 3 HRRs, same thing, 2.9. He's 7-3, great spot, averaging to 1.8 against the Padres, but 5-7, just under the 500 mark of the last 12 meetings against the Padres. Batting averages in the green, 283, but on Mondays he's struggling. I think he only has like 1 or 2 hits out of a multitude of at bats on Mondays with a 133 batting average on a Monday. But we'll see what happens. So this is my challenge. This is what I decided to put together. So hopefully we will see what happens with this pick here. Decided, because I literally was thinking just before the show, I was like, yo, I'll just do like a daily challenge. Let me see what I can think of to do. I was like, let me do a hits challenge. I might end up doing something else, because this is kind of how you can kind of build a bankroll. This is kind of how you can just build something to be able to gain some extra funds in your pocket. I think I attempted this maybe 3 weeks ago. It was going well like 2 or 3 days, and then it folded. So I'm going to try again. So technically should have started on Saturday. It would have really worked out, but it's okay. Even yesterday would have worked out. It would have been a 7-day type of thing, but I think I'm only going to do it Monday through Friday. So took $1.02 to turning it to $3.56. This is a 4-leg parlay, taking Acuna Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Yelich, and Ketel Marte to just get specifically just to get a hit, per what Prop Finder shows, per their information. They are handling business. We can kind of look at this info. So I'll do Atlanta and the Mets. It was Atlanta and Mets, Cincy, New York. Because originally I was gonna have Bellinger on here, but I was like, well, Ellie looks tad bit better, right? Yelich has been handling business, guys, and then Ketel. Where are you? Diamondbacks. Here we go. Okay. So Acuna Jr. again, mad green. Look at that. Mad green. Look at that. Green. 333. There goes that number. I keep talking about it all the time. I'm seeing even more now on the spot here. But he's averaging 1.7 hits over the last 10. He's 6-4. Head-to-head matchup, he's actually what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He's actually 15. Let me see if I can swap that to 1. Yeah, I can. If it'll let me. It may not. There we go. So he's actually 15-7 to getting a hit, averaging 1.1 hits over the last 22 meetings against the Mets, which is still great, right? He's only had one spot where he's hit 4 straight, so hopefully this will be the day. This will be the time that he gets his 4th hit tonight. So that's that. And of course, also you want to kind of look at again Monday's green. Right-handed batting, 449 average. Give me 1 second here. Let me. That's not it. Let's see if I can find the lineup. I think Underdog has the Braves lineup here. Let's see. Okay, so Acuna is batting first. So when he's batting first, 383 slug. Batting average, and then 681 slug. So hopefully he gets that. And then the other one was Ellie De La Cruz. find you. I got Prop Finder here on my phone. So he's averaging 1.3 over the last 10 games, but he's well, actually, hold on, let me fix that. So he's 7-3 over the last 10 games. Right? I didn't mean to pull up. I didn't mean to do that. That's my fault. I did not mean to do that. I meant to go on Twitter to follow the slip here. So, so he's averaging 1.3 over the last 10 games. Is 7-3. Head-to-head matchup, he's 2-1 against the Yankees since last season. So that's that. He is. I thought I saw the Reds. Where are we? Trying to hurry up. Della is batting third. So Mondays, 351 batting average. Again, righties, 294. He's batting third, 266 batting average, 491.5 slug. So, yeah. Ooh. He has 15 doubles on him. Batting at third. What about Mondays? He has 5. Okay. But he has 10 RBIs. 34. Should I do a RBI parlay? Maybe like just a quick 2-pick or 3-pick? Maybe. Because that's something I still wanted to look to try to do. We'll see. May not be doing a stream because, again, like I said, I kind of got to rush because I got some stuff that I have to do within the next 20 or 30 minutes here at home. So I got to rush. The other one was Yelich, the homie. Your boy been handling, but he at least per my tickets, he's come through. You know, he literally has come through like a lot. Okay, so he's 8-2 for the last 10 games. Was it 6 straight hits? He's 15-6 over the last 21 meetings. So this is right in the range per, even like if you're looking at a trend, like every time he's hit, he's at least met and gotten the hit in the 5th game. So that's great, right? When it's pertaining to facing off against my hometown team, the Pirates. So that's good. Good info. So he's averaging 1.7 hits last 10 against my Pirates, 1.2 versus right-handed pitching, 272. He's what? They released the give me 1 second. I'm responding to sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Where are we here? I thought they shared the Brewers lineup. Give me 1 second. I thought I saw. Maybe not. Well, either way, I think he normally, could be wrong. I think he normally bats. Let's see. Okay, so this is the only thing. Mondays he struggles. He will be a little bit, right? Well, technically does. Night games, he's in the red. But against right-handed pitchers, 272. His best spot is third. Let me see. Brewers did their well, technically the Brewers and the Twins did their thing yesterday with 9-8 spot. So Yelich, he batted third yesterday. And the day before. So I kind of think that he's pretty much going to be in the third spot. So this should work out. And the last one was Marte here. So Marte, just going over what their numbers look like for the pick. Last 10 for Marte, 7-3, averaging 1.5. He's only got this 3 times over the last 6 matchups against the White Sox, but he's still averaging 0.8. So he is. They do have Diamondbacks lined up though. He's batting second. He's pretty much in the green for the most part. He's struggling somewhat on Mondays. Well, yeah, he's technically struggling on Mondays. But against right-handed pitcher, 344. And then second, he's pretty much positive. 315 average, 649 slug. So just something. They walk him a lot on. Interesting. He gets a lot of walks on when he's on second. But he has a lot of. What is that? RBIs. Just good. Okay, so that's that pick. All right. Now, this is what I want to do. This is what I was trying to figure out, trying to put together. I'm going to look to probably more than likely put just a couple of parlays. There's going to be a 2-leg. I want to be aggressive this week. This is what I want to do. I want to be really aggressive by simply taking more than likely 4 players, 2 separate tickets each for 4 HRRs. Yes, you've heard it here. Usually, normally, I do 2. That's the safe spot. That's the spot where, yes, the batter can go out there and get the 2 HRRs simply off of just 1 hit. Boom, it's a wrap. Of course, yes. Hit the home run, they cover. And that has occurred where 2 batters I put on the slip, they both got the home run that day. Boom, that ticket cashed. I was just basically waiting for the game to end, and getting paid. That's the only issue that I have with DraftKings. I know FanDuel will usually pay you out immediately. I mean, sometimes DraftKings will pay you out early too, but I think it just depends on the ticket itself or whatever the pick that you decide to go with. So this is what I'm gonna look to do. Now I really want to. I was looking at my O's. This is my favorite team, Baltimore O's. I was looking at them, but we're facing off against a lefty. We don't do well against lefties. Yes, I get it. Yes, we did do really well 5, 6, 7 games ago against a lefty. We actually did so well that we scored 11 runs that game. But that was a Sunday. Again, usually Sundays don't work out for betting. Yesterday was one of those another random Sundays where it worked out great. But I'm just gonna go ahead and skip my O's and hope that they still can get this win tonight against the Rangers. But this is what I was looking at. I was looking at Linder and who was it? I don't think it was Nemo. Nemo. Because they're in the green. Their ISO is high, is above the 200. Now, granted, could easily put Pete down for two of these things. For the HR, he's in the green against Swellenbach. Because the thing is, in the midst of Swellenbach being a really great strikeout pitcher, right? He allows a lot of hits. He struggles against right-handed batters. Pete could technically go yard tonight. He doesn't have a home run against Swellenbach, though. That's the only thing in 42 at bats or pitches against him. He's still technically in the green for the most part against Swellenbach's pitch mix. We look at the info, and we can even look up where he's sitting. I thought today. Okay, there's the bruise. So Yelich he's DHing. So this one should be interesting. I do want to do a DH pick. I attempted to try one. I think it was Saturday. It didn't work out. It went. I think it was like a 4-leg, and it missed by 1, if I remember correctly. So, because I'm trying to hurry up, because like I said, the stream is probably more than likely going to be just these couple of picks, and then I'm going to call because like I got to go. I was trying to stream before 4:30. It didn't happen. So, if anything, I can push back what I'm doing. It's just I'm a stickler for time. I don't like wasting time. Okay, so Pete is batting 4th. So he's in the positive. He has a 575 slug. That's the only thing he hasn't been too consistent. I can look at Soto, but he too has been struggling. He came through here, and I should have put him down on the ticket. Yo, I'm mad at myself because Stowers yesterday. I even said it during the stream yesterday. I said, let me stop playing around and put Stowers down on a ticket, and I got caught up doing something else, and then ended up fully moving away from the Marlins game, and I'm mad at myself because Stowers should have been on one of my tickets. Even in a straight bet for because I really felt good about him, and I just forgot to put him down on a ticket. And he went out there and hit a home run. I think it was the 4th or 5th inning or something like that. I was upset when I got that notification on my phone. So, just like, man. Another one. See, him and Pete have above 500 slug. And he's 1 for 2 against Swellenbach with a home run. That's the other one. Because Pete may go yard. Pete may go yard. Juan may go yard today. That's the only thing. Plus, they had their barrel was, like Pete's 21%, Juan's 19%. Let's look at Brandon real quick. Brandon's been a little bit more consistent on the HRRs, just a smidge, right? Even against them, he's a little bit, but that's the only thing is he's 0-12, even though he's in the green against the pitch mix, but he's 0-12 against, because this is basically saying that Swellenbach has his number, but again, Nemo's been hitting. He had back-to-back home runs. He had 2 home runs yesterday. Mad about that, son. Missed out. Because I am considering trying to look into 2 home run picks. Just being honest. I was telling my boy that at work today who bets. I was like, I'm really considering trying to, I'm trying to be different in my own way when it's pertaining to trying to figure out my own way of betting, my own style. Um, like I've followed a plethora of cappers over the last year and a half, maybe two, and they just motivated me to start the channel, become a capper myself. But I don't want to. I never want to do what everybody else does. I always want to try my own thing, do my own thing, create my own way. A lot of them are just a blueprint on what to do and what not to do. But at the end of the day, I want to do my own thing and create my own, my own lane, and stick in that lane, and not, worry about anybody else's. It's not my job to worry about everybody else's lane. It's just my own. So that's how I've always. That's why I like to. I'm an introvert at the end of the day. I don't really be around a lot of people. Most of the time, I have friends, but I don't talk to them all the time, and I don't hang out with them all the time. I got family too. Same thing. I just enjoy my own company. Let's see. So anyway, so I might do Goldschmidt. He does have a couple of home runs. He has Lodolo's number here. 37 pitches, 4 hits, 2 of them were home runs. He did have 4 on the 19th, 4 plus. The key question is, could he do it again? He's in the green against the pitch mix. Can he do it again? Okay, in the last 20 games, he's had 4, 3 times. Just like kind of curious about this stuff. Like I said, I gotta hurry up too, because the games are going to be starting in over an hour. Now my pick is going to be put over on DraftKings here. Let me re-log back in. I want to see what, like I said, I was really about to hit bet on this one that I have. It's still sitting there. That pick was for Lindor and Nimmo to get. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see, because I messed up on. I don't know why that placed like that. I might still put that pick in anyway, but we'll see. Let me just fix this so I can really see what's going on, because I don't know why. Why did I? Okay, there it is. So if I put Nimmo and Lindor down for 4 HRRs, that's a plus 1,000. But I need to look at Goldschmidt, and because I might consider doing Goldschmidt, I need to see. So Goldschmidt is a plus 185, which is actually good, because the other two, Lindor and Nimmo, were like plus 300. So that's more of a farther stretch, right? That's why their pick was a plus 1,000. This one, if I add Goldschmidt and now Judge has been struggling, right? You see, we look at this info. It's basically saying that he's due, right? So he's only hit 2 home runs in the last 10 games, 5 the last 20. But again, he's been struggling to find the ball. He did hit 4 back on the 20th. He has 7. Well, at least the 3 HRs. He did get 4 of them over the last 20, but that was further back, basically at the beginning of the month. Again, towards basically we're at the last week of June. He's been struggling to find his bat. So he probably, per the info, he may possibly go yard today. It kind of maybe possibly a thing, right? Against lefties in general over the last month, or a couple of months, should we say? Well, yeah, last month, 19, yeah, almost last month, pretty much. So we go just off of the 19th to the, I guess the 20th, almost. Well, no, well, yeah, it would be 30 days. So off of lefties alone, he's hit 1, 2, 3 home runs over the course of the last 30 days. So he's in the, look how beautiful this is, but he's just been struggling to find the ball. What is he batting? So he's batting third. It's pointing in the direction for him to do the thing, right? I'll see if I put he has a minus. No, wait, sorry, that's my fault. So plus 170 for 4 HRRs. If I were to combine him and Goldschmidt down, that's a plus. Yeah, it's a plus 470. So again, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Like I may not want to do instead of just go the easier way. I'll rather probably do Goldschmidt, not Judge. Now a lot of people are automatically pinpointing Call to go yard, but he's 1-8 against Ober here. It's Bailey. I want to take one of the players for the Twins, right? But Wu, even though he's given up some specific hits over the last 10 games, he's still striking out cats. Even though he's 0-2, but back here he allowed 6 hits back in May at the end of the month. But I mean, sorry, he had the strikeout. Sorry, excuse me. Hits wise, he allowed 6, so he's still not. He's allowing some runs, but he didn't allow any runs on the 17th. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if Brian is gonna allow these cats to get any hits off of him tonight. That's wild. One game, and that was on the 19th. We had 5. He's in the red too. There's no telling. He may go out here and smack one out the park. But Buxton, he's been handling business the last 5 games on home runs alone. And let's see. Look at this. This is kind of beautiful. He has 3 games where he went and got 4 or more. Last 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of the last 20. He's pretty much in the green against the pitch mix. But Mondays he struggled. But against right-handed bad pitchers, 270, but with a 552. And in the first, leading off, 313, 678. So it's like pinpointing for me to put him down. Dude, he has a lot of home runs over the course of the last. So he just hasn't had, not since the end of May, he hasn't had back-to-back games of 4 HRRs. That's the only thing. And Wu pitches better against right-handed batters. That's the other thing. That's why I'm like, I don't think I want to even try to attempt to put. Let me see, Wallner. Let me look at him. He's only had 1 game the last 10 or 4 or more. 3 games the last 20. He's 0-1. He's sort of kind of in the green. Struggle. So yeah, that's why I'm saying I felt like I can try to find. Only best bet would probably be Yelich, maybe. It would be pinpointing maybe Yelich. He's had 3 straight games. He's had 4 the last 10. And 6 the last 20. Sort of kind of in the green against the matchup. But again, he's struggling a little bit because he only has 5 hits on Mondays. He's batting. What was it? What was he batting again? So he's okay. He's DHing. That's the only thing. Because he may not get, you know what I'm saying? Like I would be. He's 3rd. I would be depending on him because he may only be batting 2 or 3 times tonight. Okay, when he's a designated hitter, he's in the positive. It's 260 with a 4.42. That's what I'm saying. Like, I may want to stay off of him, even though he has 13 home runs. Yada, yada, yada. But again, when he DHs, though, he actually does pretty good. But he strikes out a lot. All right, I think I'm gonna take the chance on Yelich. I'm just. I kind of felt like that may have changed the course per the spot, per the position. Take the risk, take the chance. Again, it's only a 2 pick, right? Like I said, I do want to be aggressive. This is me being aggressive here. His what you call it is plus 260. Plus 260. The value is plus 926. So Goldschmidt, again, the easier one would be Judge and and Yelich. That would be the easier one, but I like to take the chance. This is put $1 down to turn it into 10.26. Let's do it. That's the first pick, and then we're gonna I'm gonna post this on Twitter right now, and then I'm gonna try to rush through this next pick because, like I said, it's past the moment, past the time that I was supposed to go do stuff, and I gotta eat dinner too. That's the other thing I gotta do. So, Mr. Paul, we need you, sir. because again, this is what I'm going to be looking to push for this season. We are three months in, or 2.5 months into the season, right? It's time to really just really push for. Like I said, really push for some epic stuff here, right? If I'm really feeling really froggy, I can maybe possibly do a challenge, but I don't know if this is me, so more so me testing this, you know, probably doing this 4 or 5 times this week, seeing if I can really push the needle to move it in the specific way that I want, and hope for the best. Because nothing, again, as always, nothing's guaranteed when it's pertaining to these picks. Your hope is that every player goes out there and does their job. Some players do. Some players are consistent. Some players go on streaks. Some players go on not so good or great streaks. So again, it's per the info. I'm taking a chance on Goldschmidt here. Like I said, I could have easily went with Judge, and that Judge might be the right pick. Because Yelich has been cashing for me, son. Like, straight up cashing. You hear me? Oh, wait, I messed up. I forgot to grab. Because I always try to grab the image first before I grab the screenshot from Prop Finder. Let's see if I can find guess we can do maybe this one. Is it that one? I'm always trying to find a decent enough picture of the batter or whatever. Even the pictures too. I gotta stop playing around and get back to betting on the pitchers too, because they come through. They really do. I've won a few times with okay, so I just do that. Oops. Okay, so Paul. Four HRRs. This is a 926 on DraftKings. Okay. Like I said, this is just best that we again attempt to try to push for some aggression. All right, so he's averaging 1.2 of the last 10 games. Again, this is me, like I said, being aggressive here. 1.2, so he's in the red over the last, he's 2 and 8. Actually 1 and 9. Head-to-head matchup, he's hit 4-1-2 2 times over the last, 23, 21. So 2 and 21. He's averaging 1.7. That's doing what you call it. 2-21. Batting average against right lefties, 425. Oh, with the, yeah, that's right. No. Sorry, I'm looking because I'm just copy and pasting what you call it. 4.223 on a Monday. Interesting. So he has a 4.25 against left-handed pitchers, and on Mondays a 4.23 batting average. Okay. All right. Next up, Yelich. The young man has been handling business. You hear me? Came through for me a few times over the last 4 or 5 days on my tickets. Last 10, he's averaging 3.3. So just shy. So just put the so he's like at the cusp. He's like right there where I need him to be. But he's only gotten it 4. So 4 and 6. Which is wild stuff, son. Head to head. 3, 4. So he's 4. Is that 21? 19, 18. So 4 and 17. Again, he's averaging 2.6. It's 3. We need against right-handed pitching 272, and against on Mondays 217. We're going to see how this goes. I wish I did this Saturday. I don't know why. I was thinking that again, I don't know why I didn't attempt to do this on Saturday, because I was actually feeling fairly good about Saturday for picks, which I did win for sure. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's work on this second pick. It'll be the final one. Like I said, I gotta go. I pretty much talked too much. I'm supposed to stream a little longer. I'm supposed to go at least over an hour. So Suarez, I was considering you, sir. You've been actually he's been handling business, and he's in the green. So I think this is an automatic pick right here. We're going to get Shane Smith here. He's been a strikeout guy. Let me see. He's actually batting 5th tonight. What time is that game start? 7:40. Okay, so a little bit extra time. Mondays he struggles, but he does well at batting at 5th though, because everything's pinpointing for him to handle business, except you know, just a small little slight for Monday. And you can even say like the away is kind of struggling a little bit. But again, he stood up to me. Usually I was looking at this stuff. Like he's at the top. He's basically looking for his 20th home run. So I'm probably more than likely going to still take a chance on Suarez here. If I put him down, he's probably like a plus 170 or 80 or something like that for HRRs here. 225. That's actually one of those things. All right. Hey, that's right. Prop Finder has some stuff open for tomorrow. There's 3 games there. So I'm probably gonna look to, once I'm done with everything, handling business, I'm probably gonna just look at this stuff and see if I can find a couple of 2 HRR picks for just the 2+, not the 3 or 4. It's 2+. Last few games he's been allowing hits. He's still sort of kind of been striking cats out, but he has been allowing hits. See, Suzuki came through yesterday. I brought that up in the stream yesterday. I literally said on live yesterday, I said Suzuki is probably going to go yard because of what happened Saturday, where everybody else did their thing and he didn't. And sure enough, you know, I think it was his first at bat. He hit one out the park, but he had 2 of them. So he has 1 hit in 19 pitches against Matthew, but he hasn't hit 4 at all. So that would cause me to say, nope, not you. Well, actually, what am I talking about? I'm looking at the wrong thing. 3. So 3 to last 20. Or 2 to last 10, 3 to last 20. Excuse me. So Tucker 2 last 10, 3 to last 20. It's pretty much in the green against the pitch mix. Batting second. He's in the green. Could he get it back to back? Now, the only difference with your boy, with the pitcher, with Matt, is that he hasn't allowed a home run against left-handed batters. That is the only thing. All of his home runs that he's allowed is against righties. Not saying that everything else, as far as the hits that he has caused, they didn't go out here and get 4 HRRs against him. That's the only thing. I can't tell if he, you know, yeah, I can't tell. That's the only thing. Now McGuire is a random here. I don't think I would want to take him. Oh, he's not even playing tonight, so there's no point. That's why his stuff is looking the way that it is. He's not even playing. Okay. Oops. Well, this is technically the last game. This last year. Maybe Machado. He's had 2 the last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the last 20. He's 0-2 against Parker though. And 6 at bats. He's in the green though against the pitch mix pretty much. Green. Mondays. Okay. He's batting third. 305, 497. Pretty much 500. So maybe see Machado and Suarez. Sounds like a three, 6. So how about Machado and Cattell? Like, even though Suarez is like, it's just that that's the only thing he's struggling on Monday. See, batting 5th, he has the 586. The only thing I think to do is do 2 separate tickets and just put Suarez and Cattell on one, and then but the main pick for the video for the stream would be Cattell and Machado. We'll probably just do that. It just, I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling, like a good feeling for both Suarez and Cattell on a ticket. I have a really good feeling about Cattell and Machado on a ticket. So I'll do Cattell. That's the thing. Cattell's a plus 190 compared to Suarez being a plus 225, right? So Cattell and Machado. See, Machado is 230. So he's like pretty much right there, the best pick out of his homies here. So this one is a plus 580. I mean, excuse me, 857. If I throw an extra, again, putting $1 down. So if I put $1.05, it'll give me back $10. What the? Oh, is that? I forgot about that. Hold on. Let me see something. They say I have playable funds, but that's not okay. They gave me a $5 bonus. For casino credit, so I have to we'll just do that. I forgot that they gave me a punk little, what you call it. All right, that's that. I'm gonna post this on my Twitter and then put it in my betting groups. But I gotta go. But that's pretty much the stream. Might stream tomorrow after work. I don't got any plans after work tomorrow. But to just come home and try to stay cool because it's supposed to be another heater here at my state. If you're out there and it's 90+ degree weather, stay safe and stay hydrated. All of that stuff. I gotta get ready to drink some water myself. And like I said, get ready to eat dinner and then do what I need to do here at the house. But I'm out. Stay safe, stay humble. Let's hope that we get some wins tonight, and then get ready for Dinger Tuesday tomorrow, which I'll probably do maybe like a 2-leg home run parlay tomorrow. See what happens. But I'm out, guys. I'll let you later. Peace.